Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. All right, man, my man. So tell the people who you are.
Yeah, my name is Avante, creator and owner of Easy. It's a streetwear brand. Been doing it for about 2 years, a little bit past 2 years. So, yeah, I'm happy to be here, kick it with y'all. Yep.
Thank you, bro. What made you finally take the leap to do it yourself?
I always have been in the streetwear, always been in the fashion and everything. So, that was something I always knew I was gonna do. When I graduated college, I just had the time to do it. So,
Why not?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like
Yeah.
what I'm waiting for. You know what I'm saying? So I went in and got to going. Yeah.
So why the name Easy?
It's based off my personality. So
Okay.
like I'm kind of more of a laid back type of dude, kind of chill. So it was a nickname that came in high school, and somebody just called me. It was actually one of my best friends. He called me, then it kind of stuck. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just evolved over time pretty much, and then it turned into a clothing line.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Super fire. So then, what's some of your inspirations like?
So I'm inspired by a lot of different stuff. Inspired by music, different people in the fashion industry, art, a lot of different stuff. So, I draw inspiration from a lot of different things.
You know what? We were talking about this. You know Trent Hiley. You know Trent.
Which
Trent Hiley, highly capable.
yeah.
We had him on like 2-3 weeks ago. We were talking about how expensive artists make their merchandise.
Yeah.
Do you have any reason why that is? Why I paid? How much? Matter of fact, I paid.
Because you're paying for the name.
Yeah, you're paying for the name.
For this Lyrical Lemonade hoodie. Guess what you think I paid for it?
It was a $60 hoodie.
It's 80.
On it.
75.
Yeah. So Lyrical Lemonade, I actually did an event with Lyrical Lemonade. They don't play about their merch.
No, they don't.
But that's because the dude, the owner,
Cole.
Yeah, Cole. He didn't got it to that point. But I don't think they're necessarily going off. It's not supposed to be like a creative thing with them. It's just we want to give you like a capsule, like a memory of this moment in time with us type of thing. Usually,
That's
so
an expensive memory.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that, you know what I'm saying? That's how they come at it. So
And
yeah,
and then I was at Complex Con. And it was like they
Right.
were closing up, so I was like, fuck it,
gotta get something.
Let me get something.
bro. I got
Take it.
I got this, and I'm really mad. I bought 2 shirts. I was in such a rush, and bitches don't fit.
So let me
Mad as
my
hell.
bad, let me cut y'all real quick. We do that. People who do events, we know it's gonna be a rush at the end of
Yeah.
every event. So that's the thing. Like that's actually, like these prices finna.
Wow, that's
'cause
crazy.
You want that memory, right? To
I got
to have that mememory. So it's like I'm gonna hit you over your head real quick.
Yeah.
That's how I go. That's the business of it, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
'Cause I
So
think-
Keep it pushing.
Can't be mad at them.
Cause
prices fluctuate throughout event times.
That's
all
fucking
year long.
crazy.
So what's the best time to get some clothes then?
Oh,
I think before the
event.
event.
Yeah, so I would say early on, because that's when that's gonna be the set price where they might be like, all right, we ain't trying to knock people over the head for this yet.
Yeah.
But it could also be like if I have something that's selling more at an event, like if I'm doing a pop up or something, then it's like, all right, it's a high demand for this certain particular item, so the price might go up $5, $10 or whatever for it. But if it's not selling as much, maybe all right, I'm gonna mark it down because people not feeling it as much. So I'd rather get something than nothing out of it, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you good, bro?
Yeah. But no, I was actually going to say I went to go see Jay-Z and Beyonce last year.
Yeah.
And before the concert started, their T-shirts was only $30.
Exactly.
After the concert, they wanted $75 for those
Yes,
T-shirts.
sir. Yes, sir.
75, and it wasn't
Wow.
nothing but just.
For some
And I know
reason,
people were buying
Yes,
them.
sir.
too.
They
75?
was,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I wasn't.
Never.
Walked right
Never.
out.
That's the only time
Like,
they might
nah.
see them in their life. So
That,
like,
that's real.
need
I mean, I
these
get it.
joints.
Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but like, damn,
I feel
like
you.
75.
But that was like a $45 jump in price,
But,
though.
but
Like,
think
nah.
about it. Your favorite artist, Kid Cudi. You wouldn't buy Kid Cudi merchandise at that price?
I buy it.
I'm
I
sorry,
buy it
Beyonce
at
is
30.
my favorite artist. I
That's what
walked
I'm
right
saying.
When I
past
walk
it.
in,
That's
I'll
what
buy it
I'm
when
saying.
I walk in, not when I leave, bruh.
Yeah.
Real
I
life.
should have bought
I
it when I
can't do
walked
it,
in,
man.
but I was like, nah, I don't want to carry no bag. So I was like,
I
I'm
would
gonna just
put the
do it
shirt
when I walk.
on.
Huh?
I would put the shirt
Nah,
on.
I had on my fake
And look,
Versace. I
I'm-
was not
I'm
trying to hear it.
See, I'm cheap, but the J&B, y'all might get me.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I might get the J&B.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I still bought some Beyonce merch,
That's what
which
I'm
is
saying.
crazy because
Yeah.
I spent $70 on the shirt,
You
but
know
I
what
just
I'm
wasn't
saying?
gonna do it there.
I mean,
in
if
that
it's like,
moment.
your favorite artist, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna buy a
Yeah,
Cudi
'cause-
shirt. You
'cause-
feel me?
'cause
But
Dreamville got all my fucking money. I bought, let me see, untotal, I got the 2014 Forest Hills Drive vinyl.
Mhm.
That was on like $30-something though. Forest Hills Drive vinyl, For Your Rides Only vinyl. I ordered the DiCaprio 2 vinyl. And
Mhm.
then I got a Revenge of the Dreamers 3 hoodie. And then I got the Revenge of the Dreamers 3 vinyl on the way.
Yeah, see, and I can't blame. I can't
Do
blame
you have a record player, right?
I do.
Okay, I was about to
Yeah,
say.
no, that'd be
if
whack
you-
as
if you
fuck.
just
That'd
got
be
the
lame as
vinyl.
fuck. It's
People
like
be
buying a
doing
car.
that though. It's like, why?
No,
They do.
It's like buying a car with no license.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's not, because you can still drive the car. You can't listen
Technically.
to the.
But you can't resell them if I mean you could let
I ain't
them.
selling
That
shit.
is true. That is true.
You know.
I could, but it's a collector's thing. I got a whole crate for it and everything.
Right. Okay.
I collect my vinyl, but it's
Okay.
just I don't know, man. In terms of like merchandise and clothing, it really plays on how much the demand that they want.
Right.
And us as consumers.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit I said wasn't cheap. Everything I said is probably
It really
at least
wasn't.
2 insurance payments.
Mhm.
But I threw all my cash at it.
That's how it
He
goes.
said I threw all my cash.
I did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But you got it, so you just feel like, all right,
It was
this
worth
for
it.
me though, right?
Yeah.
This mine. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
yeah.
So you said you've been doing this for 2 years. Is there any
Yeah.
like designer that inspires you that you want to be like, or you just
Yeah.
through the gate like?
So I wouldn't say anybody I want to be like, but
Mhm.
I respect. I don't know if y'all know Joe Fresh Goods.
Yes.
Yeah,
I,
of
I respect
course.
his journey a lot.
I
Man.
saw him
Like,
at Complex Con.
yeah, like that dude. Like, so and I'm real big on. I don't know Kith.
Mhm.
Kith is so dope to me because it's kind of like
He's the one with the shoes, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
he does. Oh man, he's a great designer. But I like Joe Fresh Goods a little bit more because it's like, for one, he black. He, and Ronnie Fike, who's the owner of Kith, he coming from kind of like a Jewish background, well off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He got a better advantage.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He got 13 years old. He getting $100,000, type thing. Like, that's how they get down. So, which is cool. But if you coming from a different type of struggle, not necessarily poor, but you know what I'm saying, you starting from the bottom of being a designer. So, Joe Fresh Goods is real dope to me. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
This Kith jacket is. I'm sorry.
He's
I
looking
no,
up.
no,
I
they fire.
never. That
No,
jacket is
oh,
fucking
no.
Bro,
hard.
yeah, they're
Wait, but they
clothes
gonna hit you over the head
cold.
with them prices. But
Yeah.
the quality, the materials
That
is
shit
the
is fire.
best.
You seen
It-
it?
The
So
best.
you
I've
say
seen
it's
it. I know
worth
who
the
you
price.
talking about.
for sure.
That shit
Yeah.
is fire. It's my first time looking at it.
Kith stuff will never. It ain't gonna break on you. It's the best materials. It's real good stuff.
Mhm.
Like it's great actually. But
You know what else is good
Yeah.
materials, bro? Sweaters from Macy's. I don't know why. I got it. I know it's
on the
random as
brand.
fuck.
That's
It
random.
depends on the brand.
I got a random as shit, but I got a sweater from Macy's in like
Yeah.
fucking my sophomore year of high school,
but
bro.
you still got it.
Yeah, that shit's still good.
I feel you.
And I had
Ain't nothing wrong
sweatpants
with
of
that.
Macy's, and I wore those bitches like 2 times a week.
Ain't
And
nothing
they
wrong with that.
just got bad like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure it's not the brand that has the good quality and not
Because
Macy's
Macy brand
itself?
clothes is trash.
Okay, maybe that's what
It had to be
I don't
the
think
specific
It has to be the
brand.
brown
Macy's
brand.
brand
I just
clothes?
bought it
Macy's
from
brand.
Macy's.
I used to work at
They
Macy's.
have.
Oh,
They
okay.
have.
So Macy's
I
brand
didn't know
is
they had their own
trash.
logo.
Yeah,
I didn't-
yes.
I
Like
just
it'll
bought it from
shrink.
Macy's.
Is
Right.
you might as well go to Ross.
Okay.
Like yeah.
Ross is a plug though.
Hey,
From what I
Ross
hear,
is the plug, man.
I don't even really.
you ain't never
When
shopped
you
at
in a
Ross?
rush,
When
it's
you're
a plug.
obviously, if you want to get
Yeah.
some nicer stuff, you go somewhere nicer. But I mean, if you want to, you can find some gems.
I mean, so is Ross like Aldi's?
Basically.
I mean, all these.
Ain't nothing wrong with Aldi's.
That's
I
a
mean,
good.
All these is good.
Aldi's
It's like
is
nice.
smacking, so is Ross got some.
But Aldi's is the Ross of like the grocery chain because you know it's
And-
Walmart,
And
Jewels.
That's what
Like,
it's
I
called.
get it. I
yeah.
get it.
I didn't think Aldi. I feel like the newer Aldi's are pretty nice. I went to the
They
one
look
in
great.
Vernon Hills.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
they
like,
look
oh,
great.
wow.
But the stuff inside still say the same.
It's
stuff.
still generic.
but it smacks.
I mean, generic food is still food. You know what I'm saying?
Smacks. But at the
I
sa-
get
like,
what y'all
like
saying.
okay, like Walmart shirts. In high school, you couldn't get caught with a Walmart shirt. But like now, if one of us buy like a Walmart T-shirt, no one's gonna give a fuck.
You don't know the difference.
Exactly.
You don't know the difference,
Yeah.
but I
You know
prefer
the- you know
Target
the
clothes
quality.
over Walmart clothes.
I'll take Meijer over Walmart any day of the week.
Meyer sells clothes.
They
Yes.
do.
I didn't
Bro,
know
you
that.
go to the Meijer down the street.
Yeah,
they
it's
got,
like
they
no,
got
no,
a nice
yeah.
selection.
I'm in there,
of
but only
clothes,
for the
bro.
grocery side.
Geez, the
Meyer's
brands
the
they got,
shit.
they got brands, and you'd be like, oh, nice.
I didn't know Meyer sold
Hey.
clothes.
Yeah,
y'all
that's
put
nice
me
as
on
hell.
game.
He's
I'll
like,
definitely
I'm so
do
happy
Target
I
over
came
both
here.
of those stores.
Over Target, I do like Target.
Target
I-
definitely got.
I had
they're
a
the
few
top
things,
top
You
for
know,
sure.
Target Bougetto. You know
It's
that's you know that's for the you know.
Yeah.
What's one of the places that you primarily shop at?
Or do you just wear all your own stuff?
Right.
I wear a lot of my
Which
own
makes
stuff.
sense.
I don't wear
obviously,
shit
'cause-
else.
Right. nah, I ain't one of the people that's like that because like I
Because
like
being into fashion, you got to be into everything.
exactly. It'll
So,
make sense to just
yeah.
wear your own stuff, but I'm trying to think who I consistently wear. Man, I'm kind of random. Honestly, like I'm a thrifter too, so I thrift. I wear my stuff. Any like piece that I see that I like, I just wear. It's not necessarily like one brand that I wear. But like I said, Kith is a good one. Joe Fresh Goods got a lot of good stuff. I'm more into like boutique items, but that's not like
mainstream.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But not like boutique isn't like every girl that say a weave boutique. Like,
yeah.
Like no Fashion Nova type shit.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like a real boutique.
I'm
I know
sound,
what you mean.
I'm
I know what
sound
you mean.
real
Yeah.
stupid. I don't know what a boutique means.
So that's like,
It's like an online store.
yeah.
So, I get all my clothes from ASOS, right? Or ASOS, however you want to say it.
Mhm.
It's an online boutique, basically. Fashion Nova started off as a boutique
So
before
boutique-
it became,
So boutique is a store.
basically.
So why they call it boutique?
Because it's a smaller version of a store.
Yeah, but and it's like more.
Focused.
No, a
Nah,
boutique you get
yeah.
like more so pieces from
Right.
versus everyday clothes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
Statement
what's that?
pieces.
Akira, like for girl, I think that's what that is.
That's a boutique.
Yeah, that's a boutique for like, but it's like it ain't got more famous now, but that's what that started.
It
off
started
as.
off.
You don't see that. You see champion there, but not like they everyday champion that you could get at Walmart type of thing or wherever you get it from.
Champion
Macy's.
ain't even sold in Walmart no
Yeah,
more.
exactly. You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
Isn't that crazy?
So
It
it's just-
is because it
Why?
started off there.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
When nobody liked it. When
Gee,
nobody
yeah,
fucked
this
with
was
it.
the
But
little.
I ain't gonna lie.
Champion
I
when I
was
was a
wearing
kid.
I was wearing champion when I was a kid.
Right.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
used to
was
stun on
in the
champion.
90s.
When it was
Yeah.
$10.99.
I had to wear champion as a kid. I didn't have a choice.
Yeah. It was like
That's what my
Nike,
parents bought.
Adidas, and then
Yeah.
like Reebok a little bit. But if you didn't wear, but if you wore champions, you were considered like a bum. What's that? Oh, Quentin got on some felines.
Oh, Feli's back.
Yeah,
back
I
though.
got-
Feli's made a good comeback.
I got a
though.
They
homie
made
that
a
works at
comeback,
Fila.
though.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
nobody was better than Champion though, because Champion rebranded everything.
Champion
Like,
went crazy.
they did.
With
Like,
everything.
out of nowhere.
Isn't
It
Chance
was
the
out
Rapper
of
a sponsor?
nowhere.
Isn't
Huh?
Chance, is
I think
Chance
so.
the Rapper with
Because
Champion?
I think he
I
put
think-
them on a little bit too.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure on this, but I think Gary Vaynerchuk helped rebrand them. I don't know if y'all know
He
who
did.
that is. He
K
does a lot of
Swiss.
he does a lot of brands like that though, like that we
Yeah.
just don't know about. But
Yeah.
he likes to like take businesses that are like failing and
They
then
rebrands them.
Yeah.
A lot of those businesses
or
you're talking about
being
that
a
were
part of that.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can
yeah.
tell them leave Fat Farm and Fubu alone, because they're bringing
Fat
that back.
Farm.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, they
I
are
was
bringing
never, I
that
was
back.
never into that, bro.
Fat
I wasn't
Farm
into
food.
that either, but
I wasn't. I wore Fubu as a kid. I wore Iceberg.
I mean, I wore all that
Um,
stuff as a kid too.
Yeah, but I didn't
I
really
have
wear
choice.
Fat Farm.
I had some Fubu and Fat Farm.
But
I'm not
if
gonna
it's
lie.
black owned,
we
I'll
ain't have a
wear it.
choice.
Yeah.
We have a choice. I have a
I
choice.
mean, if you don't get it from me, I guess I'll wear it.
Clothes wise, I don't really remember what I wore, but I know for a fact, shoes wise, it was predominantly Nike. But then I remember I had a pair of Shaqs.
Mhm.
I thought I
Oh,
was.
I never had a pair of
all
Shaqs.
that, bro. I thought I was all
Not a pair of
That's
Shaqs.
funny.
You see the
No.
Shaq on the
Yeah.
logo? Boy?
Man,
I was
they
them
were-
shoes was trash.
They were
Yeah, they really were. But I mean, it was for a good reason, though. You know, he
Yeah.
definitely had a good
He
spot in
right,
there. Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, I was in what, 7th grade. I thought I was popping. I came in, bah, Shaqs.
Is there any fashion
Yeah.
trend that you don't like?
So I'm not gonna say it's a trend that I don't like,
Mhm.
but like, it's things that can be done better.
Mhm.
Like, every dude don't have to wear a bag. You can wear a bag, but
I
you gotta
agree.
wear it
Love
right. You
wearing
know what
a
I'm
bag.
saying?
I feel like you have to.
Like-
It takes a certain type of style to pull
Yeah,
off the bag
like
look.
and that
What
go
type of
with-
bag you guys talking about?
Like a
Like
fanny
the
pack
fanny
or
pack,
like a fanny
the
pack
fanny pack,
or
or
whatever.
the vest
Like
or whatever.
or even if you
Yeah.
wearing one of the bulletproof vests, like that ain't for everybody.
It's
I
not.
just-
Bro,
I
I
peeped that. I'm
want to
like,
do the
bro,
vest
like,
though.
That shit
I
look
definitely
lame.
want to do
Come
the
on.
vest.
That shit look lame.
I'm
But
doing a vest look
if you
for the
can
birthday.
pull it off, and then by
Man.
all means go
Yeah.
crazy.
And,
But I said, some
that-
motherfuckers going
that's
crazy
my
with it.
thing. Like a lot of people can't pull off everything. Like with fashion. Oh,
Go ahead.
with fashion, it's kind of like stuff where it can be color, like the color palette of the fit, or it can be the fit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm into more of how things fit me, not necessarily color. So like I feel like I like the silhouette of stuff. So like sometimes if you buy, like, I'm real like particular about that. So like if you wearing a vest and it's like a cheap one, it don't fit you right, so it
Mhm.
look goofy on you. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't
You
wear
gotta
nothing
spend
like
money
that.
on types, especially being
Yeah.
bigger dudes.
Right,
You really have
and-
to spend money on that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And everybody got a
Yeah.
different body type, so it's like you
Yes.
got to know what fits you. You can't be wearing certain stuff, and like, yeah, so that's how I see trends like that pretty much.
For me, I just want to kill the pelly coat. I
feel
feel
like
like that's one thing
that-
that shit.
I feel that
is
too.
The pelly coats. Like I seen one at work the other day, and I almost.
I don't want to see no more.
It's about that time they coming out again.
I
you
know.
They
Kill 'em.
coming
Next
out.
They
year,
need
I
to
don't,
kill
I don't
'em.
want to see neon green.
Really?
As far as girls wearing it, because
It gets annoying.
it became too much. I'm
I
gonna
ain't
just keep
even
it
a lot of
a buck.
y'all. I just bought some neon slacks.
It's different though.
It
That's different.
is.
You could
It
do
is.
it because
So you
guys
talking about
guys
for
ain't running
girls?
too hard. in
You
it.
right.
I hear what
Yeah,
you're
but
saying.
like,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
just
a
a
lot
little,
of them
I ain't
doing
trying
it.
to hate though, like, but it's a little too much. Like, I
Yeah.
just seen too much.
Nah,
Like,
facts. I feel
I'm
you.
cool.
Well, you brought up a good point though. I met this guy at Complex Con too, Cap Teddy. He was saying how what do you think he wants to do? Is start a color brand for big and tall dudes because he's like 6'3".
But that's
I mean,
the
they
thing.
got.
They have it, but
But
here's my
what is it,
issue with it.
DXL or whatever it's called.
My
Yeah,
issue with
something
it
like
is for
that.
the guys
Yeah.
who fall in between. Like I fall in between, so I'm either an extra large or a 2X. I'm never a 3-4X or a large. It's either extra large or a 2X. But the extra large either be too small or the 2X be too big.
Yeah.
So it's nothing in between that.
And you know, for bigger dudes, it take more material to make bigger clothing. So
It costs more.
you gotta be ready to
Yeah.
pay for that
Yes.
as well. You know
That,
what I mean?
and the one thing
So,
I've noticed is that I don't see a lot of bigger male models either.
that's true.
I don't.
Yes and no.
I mean, I guess it
I've never
depends
It really do
on
depends
like
because
what you're looking at.
I mean, I know like when the average person says model, we think okay, woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
but I'm supermodel of the world
shut up. He always just be saying shit like that.
because I am.
I feel you, bro.
Man. You
I
gotta
feel
be
you.
confident.
Like, where?
It's confident. It's just like I hear it every day. Like we could be somewhere like you're trying to get something to eat. I'm supermodel of the world. I'm not gonna eat today.
Like, I don't eat this peasant food.
I
bro.
don't-
Right.
You know?
But,
Yeah.
but like I know I forget her name, but a few years ago, the bigger lady came out. Ashley
Plus
Graham.
size model.
Yeah,
Ashley
plus size
Graham,
model, Ashley
yeah.
Graham. Yeah, and then when I think of male models, I think of dudes. You know, probably like
You
you're
saying they need one for the fellas? Is what
Yeah,
you're saying,
But
right?
need a
here's the
bigger
thing,
male.
though. They're out there because when I shop, all my clothes come from ASOS.com or Beyonce.com, but primarily ASOS. They have bigger dudes as models modeling these clothes, but these dudes that they have, they're actually like, I hate to say it, but they be more morbidly obese. Because I know I'm not morbidly obese.
Yeah.
When I'm looking to shop, I'm looking for somebody with like, I know that nobody
Stocky.
got a body.
You
Yeah,
mean,
just
yeah,
stocky.
like
That's
stocky,
it.
yeah.
okay.
So, but they're not dressing for stocky. They're dressing for overweight people.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
you.
I
So,
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think you explained something to me a while back that the fashion industry is primarily made for smaller.
It
people.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think about it, everyone in the fashion industry is slim waisted and narrow shoulders, and all you see is collarbones and shit. Like,
yeah, because I asked you, you know, like a lot of our top models, I guess you could say, are these women who are like 110 pounds. I'm not body shaming anybody, my God, but it's just like they're these women who are like super skinny. Like, why are they all?
I mean,
that skinny.
here's one model who's been around forever, and her body to me looks the same. Naomi Campbell. She has
Yeah.
not gained weight or lost any weight. She looks like her body looks the exact same. It's sick. Well, I'm not saying like sick in a bad way. It's sick in a good way. like she's sickening. So yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
thing I did notice though, like for me growing up, granted, I never pay. I'm just now not paid for my own clothes. I pay attention to wash instructions, but
Because they always been there.
That's real. That's real.
like with me having longer arms when I wash all like clothes, bro, like
You
all
gotta
my
hang
stuff-
out all your shirts. Yeah.
Like this been hanging for like the past 2 days. It'll all come down here. So now I gotta pull one of the. I gotta roll my sleeves up, even
But
though
you
it's
know-
20 degrees outside.
When your shirt is wet, you can pull them.
Yeah,
And then it
what
helps stretch it. Because that's what
yeah.
I do. I just be pulling my shit when it's wet, and
I
then
didn't
I
know
just
that.
hang it up.
I did not know
Well, now you do.
Oh yeah, that's
Do
the thing
better.
you can do, yeah.
Yeah.
Do better. Damn. Had to cheat you real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wash instructions. Yeah.
Right.
I had to Google what the triangle meant
Okay.
and all the other good shit.
One thing that
Don't
I
you
was
just
in
gotta
the
read
room-
it, bro.
But like I know this particular clothing I'm talking about, I forget which one it was. It had the symbols on there, but I don't know what the symbols meant. So I literally had to Google.
So now you know. I know one thing
I
that
don't
I
know
was
where
in
I
a
got
rude awakening for. Growing up, my mom always, she was like, she didn't dress us to certain brands. She was like, just wear what you like. My brother, he was the Levi's and T-shirt. Me, on the other hand, I was wearing everything. So when I got older and I'm buying my old clothes, it's expensive. Like, it's mad expensive.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, damn, it'd be $100 and some odd for one pair of shoes.
Yeah,
Like-
bro.
That's average for men though. If I,
For men, yes, but girls can
Yeah.
go and get like 40 pairs of shoes
yeah,
for
I
$120.
hate it
$120.
when I
Like,
hate it when a girl
that
says,
shit-
"Oh my God, I paid $70 for these."
like,
Come
girl,
on.
stop talking to me.
What?
Or girls could go buy jeans from the cheapest place, and it's gonna be the same thing. Like,
Yeah. And
they
then
good. Like
It's a double standard when it comes to that because when girls can wear any and everything, but dudes, we cannot wear any and everything.
exactly.
Like,
yeah.
we legit, if
They
we
wear
want to
our
look like
clothes.
somebody, we got to spend
Yeah,
some money.
exactly.
Exactly.
They literally can wear
Exactly.
anything.
They wear our literally what's it called? Boyfriend jeans.
Yeah,
Don't they
yeah.
call-
That's
they
the whole
literally
thing.
wear
Yeah.
our
They don't
clothes.
got girlfriend jeans. It's just
Right.
like-
Right.
This is true.
Facts. That's
This
facts.
is true.
That is what pissed me off shopping, especially because we bigger people. We actually got
Yeah.
to look for shit.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, man.
I'm with you.
Do you guys,
But-
when you guys go shopping, like, do you guys prefer online or do you like going to the store? And like, I like going to the store, and, like
For-
seeing it, trying it on, because like,
it's both for me.
For me, pants in store.
mhm.
Never buy pants online. That's just no. But like a lot of like I had like a majority of my closet I've been wearing is hoodies, merch stuff. So a lot of kind of different hoodies. So a lot of it's been online lately.
I feel like you
So-
should change the style up a little bit.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm a hoodie.
Don't
dude.
worry,
I'm
we're going shopping soon.
I'm a-
All right, yeah, you're gonna have to let them know.
So I'm more of a like in person, but like also I mean my store I sell online obviously too, but because you know if you across the country I'm not able to do a pop up all over the country just yet, but I mean like
Just yet.
yeah
Speaking into existence.
Right.
yeah so like but I mean like I would prefer hand to hand buying and hand to hand selling like. It's an experience if somebody can come in there and look at it and hold it and you know what I'm saying, or even if it's a shoe, try it on or whatever the case is. But it's more convenient to buy online for you sometimes. But like I would prefer to go into the store because like I said, I'm a fit type of person, so I need to know how something fit on me. You know what I'm saying? So.
I fall in between because I don't mind online shopping. I just hate the return process, even though I never really return anything. I just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna take the L.
Yeah,
But
that's how I feel.
yeah, that's how I be
It's a
feeling
lot
too.
of effort to send it
But
back.
when
I
I go
don't
to
want
the
to take
stores-
that L though, because I'll be spending money. That's like money I could get back. You
This
feel
is
me?
true.
I just take the L. Sometimes it motivates me to lose weight to get into it, which actually works. So, but going into the store for me is a tad bit more irritating because I actually have to look for clothes. Like y'all can literally just walk in there and pick up something off the rack and keep it pushing. Like
Sometimes.
I gotta dig.
Not for me all the time.
I enjoy that. though.
I
That's
look.
why I'm like a
I be
thug.
looking though.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
look
I
for
look.
my clothes. I don't just be grabbing random shit.
No,
like-
but I'm saying though, you don't have to really
I get
look
what
for
you're
a
saying, 'cause, like,
size.
I'm like-
You
yes.
it takes a lot more time for
It
you.
does.
To
It
get, like, the
does.
right
And then it
size
frustrates
and
me
stuff.
because everybody tend to go for the same thing. So if I see something, I be like, "Ooh, that's fucking hot," but I ain't got no fucking. I ain't thinking my size.
Right. But
it's all
one
gone.
thing that sucks for me and him though is that everyone wears our size.
Exactly.
So a lot of guys wear medium, large, XL.
everyone-
Yeah,
everyone
y'all walk
wears
in
your
and it's like
size.
extra small, extra large. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm not getting this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, it's not enough of the extra large or 2X.
Yeah, most stores
'Cause
stop
those go
at
quick.
large or extra large.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They don't go past that.
Now, do you guys spend a lot of money on underwear? I personally don't. I get some warmer underwear. I personally don't care.
It
I'll
depends
spend
on my
some money on
mood.
some underwear, bro, like-
I do spend money on underwear.
Socks, I definitely don't. I get packets socks or
Tripping,
whatever.
bro.
dude.
Like
No.
those are. I feel like these are some essential things. You know, like underwear.
is.
Like,
Certain
you
like
want to get some good
underwear
underwear. You
is
want to get some
so
good
much.
socks.
like today I had a job interview, so I wore these. I
They don't
forgot to
even-
change my socks, but then like I didn't wear this to the job interview. Obviously, I wore something. I wore something different, but like that's like different. But like
But no.
underwear and socks,
Calvin
honestly,
Klein underwear are so freaking soft. Polo
Yeah,
got good
bro.
underwear.
Those are good. Yeah, those are
Yeah,
good.
Polo got good
You gotta
underwear.
get some good quality underwear.
Tommy
bro.
I know
Hilfiger even
Polo
got
good.
good underwear.
I guess
Oh
when
my
you
gosh.
buy them, once you know the feel, then you feel like it's worth it. Maybe you just
Yeah.
haven't got none yet, so you don't know. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely what it
Cause I
is.
definitely
know what
got
I'm
some Walmart underwear, and a week
Them
later I
Fruit
got
of the Looms.
holes and everything. I'm like, I can't wear this anymore. You know.
Yeah.
Jock's
I
got
agree.
some good underwear.
You know
too,
what
though.
underwear I low key want to try is? Have you ever seen the commercials like the Duluth Trading?
Yes,
Company
with the bear and
underwear,
shit.
with the bear and
Yes.
the cartoon.
Oh, I
I
know
low key
that.
want
Yeah, I
to
know
try
that.
it.
Yeah.
Just 'cause I'm like, I mean,
Why
if
not?
it's,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
like,
a good commercial.
they
for
make
one.
it seem like it'd be some pretty
like
quality
the
underwear.
bear. The
you
bear
know?
like breaks his teeth and shit, trying to bite your pants
I'm
off.
like,
I'm
man,
like,
hey,
Yeah.
I'm like, the
make
best.
you go try to buy them.
yeah, 100%. Now, would you ever get into like sportswear?
Nah, that ain't me. I'm more just looking towards streetwear. I'm not necessarily trying to go into like turn like maybe 10 years from now turn my brand into like a Walmart. I don't want to do that. Like I'm trying to be real specific in who I'm targeting and what type of stuff that I'm selling. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you
So when
looking to sell like? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, you can go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. So you looking to sell them like? Cause you want your clothes to be in certain stores, right? Or do you want to have a store for all your clothes?
Yeah, so maybe until I get a store, I would like to. I've had talks with some people about putting my stuff in their stores, but
Like the villa and whatnot.
yeah, like a villa or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, and I
Well, it's DTLR right now.
yeah,
actually.
DTLR.
Yeah.
Everybody still
But
call it the villa.
That's
though.
their DTLR is the mother company of Villa. So across the country, DTLR is more popular known.
Okay.
Okay. But like like places like that, I've like talked to them about possibilities of doing that. But eventually, if I ever get my own brick and mortar, or when I get mine, which I want to be downtown Waukegan, I want to have just my stuff in there, period, and not necessarily have my stuff somewhere else, because what can happen there is then they sell your stuff, like they could just put your stuff on sale without you even being in control of that,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Because
You
they're
know what
trying
I'm
to
saying?
get rid of it.
Yeah, so right, so maybe when I want to put my stuff on sale, I'll do that, but not somebody controlling it, and then I make less money just because they feel like, they might have it in the back of the store and not be promoting my stuff right. So then it's just on sale, and I didn't make a profit because what, you know what I mean? So it's a slippery slope though, but I'm not gonna hate on that process though. But it's definitely something that I probably would still do. You know what I mean? So
What's the worst part for you this journey so far? Like, what's been the roughest patch?
It's a lot of learning, man. It's like a lot of learning, which is good though. I'm not saying like it's a bad thing, but it just takes a lot of time, a lot of learning, a lot of practice. Like you make so many mistakes, and there's nobody for it to fall on but you. You know what I mean? So it's like a love-hate type of thing. Like
You can't blame nobody else but
yeah,
yourself.
which I love that part of it.
But you also hate it too.
Yeah, because I still have to go through those mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, so I still have to deal with that and still take that pain and like learn from it. But it's like, all right, but I still know if it failed or if it worked, it's because me. You know what I mean? Which I like that idea. So yeah.
You do women's clothes too, or is it just men for right now?
Yeah. So I do. So I do some unisex items. I do men's and I do women's items.
So primarily men, though, right?
Yeah, primarily men.
Okay, because they got enough options.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They really do.
But the one thing I will say girls definitely take the hit on is that I was dating a girl one time, and she had told me to go like, no, I went to try to go like Victoria's Secret for like Valentine's Day and shit. Bro, that shit was expensive.
Victoria's
Oh,
Secret.
lingerie.
Like lingerie, yeah. I didn't realize how expensive
They
that
take
shit
a hit
was.
on sneakers too, though. I will say.
Do they
what-
really?
they-
though?
they
I
get-
don't know,
No,
bro.
Nah,
because
hear me out,
sometimes they
though.
get some nice ass shoes that
See,
men don't get.
But
So they get specific releases men don't get, but they don't get our everyday ones. Like
Yeah.
some of them, they can buy them in men's, but then like most of the times dudes they be buying them like they sell out, so they don't have the shoes girls get. Sometimes they be ugly, bro. Like some like them pink and purple with them.
yeah.
The girls don't be wanting to buy that stuff for real. Like
They try to make
Valentine's Day stuff
The
all
typical
the time.
girl
They try to
color.
make it extra colorful because it's a girl.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's
It's
kind of
girls,
disrespectful, bro. It'd be like they want
Okay.
regular sneakers too, like, but yeah.
But I feel like not all girls are like a lot more guys obviously wear sneakers over girls.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
would
girls
say
wear,
so.
like flats or like you know,
Exactly. They still,
Eagles
they
or-
still wear.
They have
it and
hella
shit.
other shoe options.
Yeah, they got
little
outside of
shit,
the
you know,
Bro,
sneakers.
like, nah,
exactly.
they
Like,
don't need.
man.
They good. Right.
'Cause I'm sick of it.
I feel
He's really getting upset. over
I
here.
feel it. I feel it.
That's why I got involved in fashion because I wanted men to have more options when it came to clothes,
I'm
and
with you,
shoes,
bro. I
and stuff
feel
like that.
That's
And
real.
then even like the whole beauty industry, it's all based on making the female look better. I
Oh
wanna
yeah,
look good too,
100%. You know,
I feel that.
you also got to think about because like back in the day, it was the girls or the women were expected to look better. You know what I'm saying? Guys
But was
were
they though?
wearing
Because
suits,
back in
you
the
know?
day, though, dudes was wearing heels and petticoats and corsets and shit.
Well, like,
over
how back
time-
in the day? are we
Prince,
Are we
Prince,
going?
Prince wore pumps, didn't he?
Well, that's
Prince did wear
Prince, though.
pumps.
That's Prince. Okay, that's one person. I'm talking
But
about
I'm
the
saying-
every day. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
keep in mind, in the 70s, everybody was wearing, like, dudes was wearing the high-waisted bell-bottom pants with
Yeah,
the
more-
platforms and
That's true.
More
It's
gender
like-
neutral clothing.
yeah,
Them bell-bottoms look crazy.
Over
I ain't
time,
gonna lie.
dudes just
Yeah.
got more lazy, so it just
Yeah.
became a simple shirt and pants,
Mhm.
and that's literally what it is today. It's a simple shirt and
I
pants.
feel that.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like guys weren't really expected to like go all out when it comes to like looks. You know, just put on a simple shirt and pants. The girls supposed to be, the look at her. You know, I'm just like,
Yeah,
like
but
I'm
I
just
feel
her
like-
husband. This is my my wife
Right.
type shit. You feel me?
See, but I would want to match my wife's fly though. So
I get you. I would
Yeah.
too. I'm just saying like the majority of regular.
but I feel
men
like
out
the
there.
modern
I think you
male
saying-
today is more fashionable than ever.
Oh
now.
yeah,
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
say
yeah,
that
way
too.
more
For
options
sure.
now.
Yeah.
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 But I think
Yeah.
you're saying men are taught.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah,
trying to.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I was trying to say.
Whereas,
yeah.
like, for example, when Young Thug was wearing dresses, it's like, oh
Right.
my God, what the fuck is he doing? Yada, 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 yada.
I feel that's more a culture thing too with
Honestly though,
hip hop and all that shit.
because people do. I see a lot of dudes on I follow a boatload of bloggers, and they all do wear a skirt here and there. I don't think I can ever get into that trend.
I
get
can't
you.
I'd wear a kilt.
It's still a skirt, regardless of what you want to
Yeah,
call it.
I don't know, man.
Like,
if the look called for it, I'll be like.
But
fuck it, I'll
how
throw it
can you
on,
tell me your look called for a skirt?
It depends on what I'm going for.
Like,
Me,
I
I'm
don't
more
know,
of a
man.
I don't care. Like
That's
I'm
what I'm
just-
saying. Like it's like
I'd be
whatever.
like, bro, wear what you want. Like when Young Thug was wearing, I
Yeah.
just was like,
I didn't care that he was
the
wearing
music
it.
was still good.
Yeah.
Like I did that album that he put out. It was that was a Jeffrey album.
yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, cool. Like
It's 'cause he had a
I don't
stick.
care.
Yeah.
He did. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
that's what he
Yeah,
said.
gotta wear
So,
a dress, 'cause I had a
You
stick.
judging him? And you
Oh no, I
Right.
wasn't judging. I'm just
no,
saying,
I'm not
for
saying you. I'm
example,
just
yeah.
saying like, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like for example, like in like Uzi, I saw a tweet the other day. They say Uzi's like the most dripped out. most
Nah,
fashionable
I'm
person.
sorry.
Definitely not.
I don't follow
I
don't
disagree
think so.
100. Uzi, no.
No.
He be trying to look. He be trying to buy like the skateboard pieces that's like what a skater would wear, but and then because like in the skateboard world they have their own sense of fashion. That's what like how Travis Scott dresses.
Didn't Lil Wayne come out with
Yeah.
that first with the skinny jeans?
That's what I was gonna say. He dressed
Yeah,
like a
but
gay
it's-
version of Lil Wayne.
Yeah, but like
That's the
I've
best way to put it.
I've never heard that.
But like real skate culture is like dunks and then like baggy cargo jeans like that. So like how Travis Scott dress or like big jeans.
Yeah.
Lil Uzi try to do the same thing too, and they kind of all be biting. A lot of rappers be biting and saying they in the sneaker culture, this culture, whatever. They just be biting because they got the money to buy it, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know, Lil Uzi, nah.
I feel like a lot of rappers nowadays, like people just overhype what they're wearing to begin with. You know what
But
I'm
some
saying?
of them really do be clean though. Like
Fab,
Big
Fabulous
Sean be
dress.
clean.
Of course.
Fab be
Fab
clean.
is-
Fab clean.
Fab
Bro,
the
his
best dress rapper.
Jersey game is impeccable.
Yeah,
Oh
bro.
my God.
Yeah, like and obvious, but at the same time, a lot of these rappers also got like stylists,
That's
personal
true.
shoppers and shit like that. So
Yeah.
it's not them that's like finding all these pieces. But
Yeah, I
like
don't
if you got
think-
the money for that, I get it because you know.
Who are some of your guys? What artists you guys think dress really well?
When you
Yeah.
said what, Big Sean?
Yeah,
You said
Big Sean dressed
I
well.
think Kid Cudi dresses pretty well. I don't know what you guys think. But
I-
I
No, of
haven't
course,
seen
of
Kid
course.
Cudi since the crop top.
Nah,
so.
he a legend.
yeah,
as
that's
far
what
as
I'm
that
saying,
goes, I would
yeah.
say that's where Kanye got half of his voting. Yeah.
I feel like Kanye
But
kind of fell off when
I
it came
thought
to the fashion.
early
stuff a little
Kanye
bit.
was pretty fleet.
He
The
was.
more like
Early
the stuff
Kanye
going on
was.
now is
Like when
kind
the
of
Red
like
October
depending on what
came
you
out, it
like.
was like, but then I saw the price. I'm like,
yeah. No, I would say Fab. I'm trying to think who is
I like-
Fab number one for
I
me
like
though.
Smino for sure. The way Smino dresses is pretty.
I don't
well,
even
too.
pit to be honest.
Yeah,
You know who can't dress?
J. Cole.
This is my favorite rapper, bro. J. Cole can't
J.
dress.
Cole
I'm
can't dress
sorry.
for
He be
shit.
wild,
I
bro.
don't think he
"What
be
is you
trying.
talking
He
about,
don't care.
Cole?"
He blew me with his GQ spread because he had on these suits with the sandals.
With the toes out. I was
Yes,
like,
I
in
was
the,
like,
in the
what
70s,
is
the
that?
70s button ups. I'd be like, cold, bro.
It's like that
shit
rich.
is
I'm drinking
whack.
wine on my leather couch.
That
shit. I
ain't
was
even
like,
that
You don't
to
be
me.
giving
That
a fuck, bro.
shit
You
trash.
just don't care, man.
He don't care or something. I just
He
didn't
that type
like
of
and
dude.
like the whole look with like the sweatpants, like all the way
Yeah,
on top of
bro.
the socks.
I be like,
I'm not feeling that
"Cole, take
because
that shit off."
because like the socks come up and there's a gap between like the socks and the pants. And I'm just like, damn, bro, like you can't put that
Yeah.
down. One thing I would like on the 2014 Forest Hills Drive tour, I noticed I paid attention to the whole tour. He wore like them the same thing every night.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying you got to.
Most people do when they're on tour though.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
he had on like the retro ones, black shorts and a black t-shirt. Like I'm very simple with shit, and I like to wear. Me personally, I like to wear neutral colors because if I wear something neutral, it has a lot of flexibility, so I can wear other shit with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of the way he dresses though.
Yeah, I would say also underrated Meek Mill, man. I seen some jackets he be wearing. He I wouldn't say he wear like
he's starting to get more into it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my point. I'm not saying he like
Yeah, but you can tell he's starting to get more
right.
into it.
Yeah,
now.
I would say he stepped up a little bit. I like some of the stuff.
What do y'all
that
think
he-
about the Migos? All three of them.
They hit or miss for me,
Aren't
and
they
it's not
changing,
even.
though? I feel like I saw one wearing like some Jordans and sweatpants the other day. And usually to my whenever I saw the Migos, it was always jewelry. First of all, whatever jewelry they wore distracted me from whatever other piece of clothing they were wearing.
It's not even. It's. I like the way Offset dressed, but I don't like the way Quavo dressed because Quavo he always got on one too much or one too many things. Like he should be. Somebody should tell him to take something off.
I guess you don't notice takeoff. Huh?
Yes, I do. I do.
Nobody
notice
noticed
takeoff.
takeoff.
I do,
Nobody noticed
but
takeoff.
takeoff like when it
Takeoff.
comes between the
I like
three
Ta- I like
is
Takeoff.
I
like.
like takeoff too.
I like
Oh,
takeoff. I feel like he had the best
Yeah.
album out of the three of them.
I
Yes.
think so.
So,
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he did.
He did.
Quavo had
He
the worst
definitely
one.
did.
Quavo had the worst
Quavo
one.
definitely had the worst
I
one,
thought
and
Father-
Takeoff was number
I thought
one.
Father of Four was better.
Nah,
than
Takeoff
Nah,
album
Takeoff
definitely
had
better than
bangers.
Father of
Takeoff,
Four.
you could
Takeoff
make
could
an
rap
argument that
his
he's the
ass
best rapper out of
He
that
was
group.
he
Yeah.
was rapping.
You
Yeah.
can,
Easily.
but I like
Yes.
Father of Four as a body of work.
Yeah, but as far as they dress, sometimes to me it looked like Quavo trying to wear like a piece
I
of
feel
art.
he be
Like
trying
sometimes
too
it'd be
hard.
like I seen the other day he was wearing some pants. I was like, take them off. Like they look
Yes,
crazy.
he tried too
like,
hard. I feel like he
Yeah.
tried entirely too hard.
Once they knew like people was looking at them for that, then I think they start trying to be that on purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I also feel like for them, and I'm sure other definitely other rappers as well, they're more focused on the name of what they're wearing over like what it looks like. You
I mean,
feel
yeah,
me?
because 2 Chainz is drenched in Versace.
Yeah.
And he
True,
got
but then at
Yeah.
the same time, it's
but
like
he got shoes with them though. So.
oh, okay. But at the same
yeah.
time, it's like for example, the Migos. Whenever I see them wear something, half the time I don't know what fucking brand they wearing.
Oh, you
You
know
got
who
all this shit.
definitely is killing it in the game now?
Chance, I like the way Chance dresses too.
I like the way Gucci dresses now. The new Gucci.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Yes,
the
the
clothes
new
fit him
Gucci
better.
weed.
You mean if he don't have that gut on
This
him.
is
you
true.
know
But
what I'm
even
saying?
still,
This is
his
true.
whole way of dressing now is
Yeah.
completely different.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, once he
he
got out
gotta-
of prison, like
that
he
lean
did
back.
a complete 180.
you start
bro.
caring about most stuff,
Yeah.
probably. You know,
Yeah.
think clear, make
That
better
makes
choices.
sense,
man.
Yeah, that nigga be. I like the way he
Yeah.
dressed.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever let someone else dress you like a stylist?
That depends. I feel like people only have stylists. Is for one, they don't know what they're doing. But if you have a vision of what you want to look like and you can execute it, then you really don't need a stylist.
Yeah.
You are the stylist.
I think I'd be able to dress myself for the most part, unless like
I know I'm
was
dressing myself.
going somewhere. I don't know. Like if it was like the Met Gala, then I might get like a stylist.
Even still, I would still know what I want to wear.
But I know you're
Yeah.
you're a fashion
Yeah.
guy, so like obviously that's your
'Cause
thing.
if I'm going to the Met Gala, I'm telling you right now, I'm wearing Balmain.
I
I don't know
think
what it's gonna be, but I'm wearing Balmain. That's gonna be the design I'm wearing.
yeah, but like I'd imagine you'd have some type of collaboration with them. If you're going to Met Gala, you're not just gonna be buying shit off the rack. Like you probably have some type of collaboration.
Custom made. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like, there's gonna be some input, I'd imagine,
Yeah.
from them as well.
what
to
is,
like, okay,
what
this
is the
probably,
purpose of the Met again? It's a donation fundraiser, right?
It is.
Yeah, but it's really just for celebrities.
That's
It
what I
is
thought.
because it's $30,000 for a plate
It's fucking. It's
A
for a donation.
plate.
It's a donation, but
that goes to the museum.
Like,
One of my good friends, excuse me, my bad. One of my good friends in college, she was a fashion stylist, and she know I could dress, so she didn't usually ask me or nothing like that to like, oh, can I style you? But it was just one night we was messing around, and then I let her go in my closet and pick out an outfit, and I felt weird after that because I don't feel like I need one, but like, so maybe for the average person who don't care about fashion or like who not up on trends or
They
who
need
not,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, if you shop off the mannequin, like most people in fashion are followers. That's just a fact. So it's like maybe if you become famous, you might want a stylist because you're not really like trying, you know what I'm saying? You're not into fashion like that. So, but you want to look nice at the same time. So maybe that's when you would ask for a stylist.
what about? Would you guys ever consider a personal shopper? I know
A personal shopper, yes,
Yeah.
I would.
Cause
Someone
I
to
could,
shop
I
for
could
me?
imagine. Yeah, I could.
And it's not even
like,
that they shop for you; they just bring you a boatload of options, and you picking through the options. I could
That's
do
what
a
the
personal
stylists
shopper.
do, though. Well,
Yeah, but a stylist is
partially.
actually getting you dressed.
right.
Yeah,
that
like
too,
that they're putting your look together.
I'll take a personal shopper. I mean,
I
you
would
looking
take
at
a
like
personal
it's like
shopper.
like it's weird, but I mean, like
No,
you can't be everywhere.
No,
you
no,
know
yeah,
what
I'm
I'm
trying
saying?
to
Like,
understand it. So this person is
And then on top of that,
bringing. Okay, it makes sense.
different
they just
malls
bring
in
you
different
options,
cities,
yeah.
they all sell different shit. Like I know
I like
certain,
to shop, so I
Yeah,
don't
me
think I
too.
would. I like to go like look through. Like I
This-
said, I'm a thrifter, so I like to really go.
Right. This is
Yeah.
assuming that when we are all on and
That's
popping
what. That's
and-
what. Yeah, not
That
right
too,
now.
of
I'm
course.
talking like if
one
once
of
we
y'all
get
got
to
a
that
stylist
level,
right now,
you
what
feel
the
me?
fuck are y'all doing? Y'all
I don't
got
think
a-
I'll
Yeah,
ever-
yeah. There's no reason for that. Like,
I don't think I'll ever get a stylist. I don't need it. I know what I want to look like.
confidence.
It's not
That's real.
confidence.
I
it's
agree.
just-
That's confidence.
I'm
I
a
feel the same
visual
way.
person, so I'm the type of person where if I see a shirt, I put a whole look to it, and then I just gotta execute it or
Yeah.
find something that's matching what's in my head. 9 times out of 10,
feel that.
I get you
So,
100%.
yeah.
I'm not much of a dress up kind of dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I can't wait till we go shopping.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Gee, you've been had the same wardrobe since like freshman year of high school, bro.
You're probably right. I used to wear sweatpants a lot more, actually. Like, for example, we went to our friend's wedding. I literally bought the shirt for that wedding the day before. I'm like, fuck, I got a wedding tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's going to Atlanta with me for my birthday, and we're going shopping.
okay.
So.
Oh yeah, you gotta make sure he's not looking
Yep.
bogus.
I told him that. I'm like, if you're gonna be hanging out with me, you gotta dress the part. Like, so.
I'm dead.
Nah, he did.
So what's the big picture for you, man? What's your end goal?
I don't have no end goal, bro. Honestly, it just
I'm sweating.
things that I want to
Yeah,
do.
bro, it's hot up here,
It's hot
man.
as shit up here.
I know he all black, probably like.
a little bit. I'm a little bit warm.
Yeah.
No, but I don't really have an end goal. I don't want to limit myself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I don't want to put a cap on what I feel like I could do. So if I be like, have a store, I could do that now. Almost like I mean, I have to pay for it consistently, but I can almost pay for it now. So it's like I don't want to put a cap on myself and say, well, just have a store, have a brick and mortar, or do this or whatever. Because it's like I did Lyrical Lemonade Festival with 40,000 people 2 days. I don't even know how that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I didn't even, when I first started my brand, I didn't know that was going to be a thing for me. So, it's like, I don't want to just say this and then, limit myself on what could happen. Yeah.
Do you ever think? I know you're focused on streetwear right now, and that's
Mhm.
probably what you're gonna be focused on for the majority of your career. But would you ever like venture into like maybe like high fashion or like other like types of
Like couture.
just to maybe even experiment just to see if you can
Like you
pull
can do
it off.
couture for the thugs.
Yeah.
What's couture?
Couture is basically all the clothes are made by handmade,
Mhm.
and it's all intricate and stuff you really wouldn't wear on the regular.
Yeah, so I probably wouldn't
Met
do.
Gala shit.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, that I probably wouldn't do that personally, just because that's not something that like speaks to me personally. Like I wear certain pieces and I have like peacoats and I wear whatever. I wear nice stuff, but to me it's just something about having like a nice T-shirt with some good graphics on it. that can still just be as fashionable as that same couture stuff in its own way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't want to do something that's not authentic to me and then try to like some of my stuff is cutting. So like my joggers, those are made from like, this is not just me going to purchase a blank T-shirt and then put some on it. A lot of my stuff is made from being put together, you know what I'm saying, by people literally putting it together from scratch from the specs that I gave them type of thing.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't never say I'm not necessarily doing couture stuff, but I think it's still I think it still should be respect shown to just a good T-shirt with a good graphic on it too. Like, ain't nothing like that to me. So
Yeah.
Who inspires you outside of fashion?
So I'm big into art. Graduated college. Well, in college I went to SIU, Southern Illinois University. And I met a lot of dope people there. And two of my real good friends, my boy Dennis, the artist, and my guy Solomon. And Solomon has his like art up in like the Museum of Science and Industry. So,
Wow,
he from Ghana.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he a beast, he cold. And like so, I'm really inspired by them. They both got me into art, and then I would go to their events with them and stuff, and see other artists, and I got a respect for it. So now I understand that I'm doing my own art in my own way when I come up with designs and I put it on shirts and figure out whatever how I do. So art really inspires me, and I'm big into music. I was in like band from like 4th grade all the way to like senior year of high school. I had a band scholarship and everything. So music is real big for me. I'm real big into R&B and a lot of stuff like that. So all that stuff just inspires me, definitely.
Who you listening to right now?
I like Sir album.
Fire.
Yeah, that's one of the albums of the year for me. I love Ari Lennox album.
Fire.
A lot of R&B, man. Snow Allegra album was cold.
I never heard that one yet.
Yeah, she cold. You gotta look her up.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
J. Cole, obviously. That's an everyday. J. Cole, pretty much every day for me. Meek Mill, Fabulous is one of my favorite rappers. A lot of people, man, like hip hop world, man. I love hip hop. So that's where I'm at. Yeah.
I'm trying to get out of my J. Cole every day. Because that was me for like,
Why? I feel like everybody has a base as to what they listen to.
True,
so your
but
base is J. Cole, but then
facts.
it just
But my thing is, and so for example, right? You notice how when I said Snow Allegra, he asked me, "Do I know who that is?" It's because for music, I've literally been just like this for like the past 7 years. I'm just now learning to listen to other people. Like someone had to tell me about Smino.
Gotcha.
Someone to tell, like I just heard.
Do you like R&B music?
Oh, I love R&B.
Yeah, so you should look up Brent Faiyaz, Lucky Day.
I already heard. Yeah, I know
Okay,
Brent
yeah,
Faiyaz.
those, yeah. It's a lot of good people out right now. Like I feel like it's a renaissance of R&B, bro. Like there's so much good R&B music I think out right now. Cause it starts to get to that point where it's like 2005 and it wasn't much besides like Beyonce. You know, I mean, or 2015. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say yeah.
And it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't.
It was predominantly rap.
Yeah.
And then like last year before last, you know, like rap was exploding everywhere.
R&B is starting to make a comeback.
All these low. I think the one who kind of kicked it off for me personally was Daniel Caesar.
Yeah.
When I first heard like Get You, and then like which I was late on, of course, and then Freudian, and then like Freudian came out. I'm just like, man, like that's my favorite R&B artist.
And let me not
And then
forget.
and then Usher.
I always listen to Drake, bro. Drake, he just I gotta be.
Well, do
be
we
honest.
really consider him an R&B artist?
No, I mean I'm not just saying for R&B.
Yeah,
I
you
just
should
mean
say.
I'm just saying in general. He cold. I gotta make sure I say that too.
everyone
Yeah.
listens.
I'm excited for What a Time to Be Alive too. So
I am
If it's
too.
actually
I'm not holding my breath. I don't think it's gonna match the first one.
Nah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
never
Just 'cause
know.
It
No.
could. It really
But
could.
see-
But like the first one was just so like damn. Like,
it
this is
was.
so
but, like-
it
you know
was
what I'm
'cause
saying?
every song on that first one was a hit.
It's hot.
It's
Yeah.
like those ideas because that was like they made the album like a week. I think it was
That's
like
what they said.
That's
something
what they
like
say.
that.
Yeah.
Right, so recorded in a week, you know, you got to master and shit.
Mhm.
But it's just like when things happen, the ideas are like spur of the moment. You gotta hop because it was so hot because it was that moment.
Yeah, when
and
you
that
gra-
can't be
yeah.
replicated. Sometimes you try to do something again, it's like fuck.
Yeah, and featuring is it's going a little.
You think
bit
it's on a
down.
decline?
Never been a Future fan.
I like some of the newer stuff he's been dropping. I mean, obviously it's
Every
not
now and then I
what's
catch a good
compared
song.
to-
But I would say you ain't like the mixtapes.
I just
Right,
heard,
bro,
I,
that's
he
just-
He
I
just
just
getting
heard
on to
Dirty
that.
Sprite too, bro.
He literally
You just heard what?
I just heard Dirty Sprite too.
That was my favorite
You're
mixtape of
tripping,
his.
bro. Gee,
Wow.
like,
And
sometimes
I
I
thought
really
Dirty
feel
Sprite
like
too
you're
was okay.
lying to us.
You ever
about
heard
how
Monster?
Far back
Did you hear
are.
Monster?
No.
Oh man,
You're horrible.
You're-
And he was talking to me about it in the car.
That's
I thought
like
you listened to
my-
it.
No, I just said Future Future re-released Monster. I guess it was
Yeah, and
That
it
was
was
like,
on,
I think
it was
like
on
my
streaming
freshman year at college,
services.
bro. That was
Bro, Monster.
that was
is-
it.
You want
Yeah.
peak Future?
The
Monster.
Monster is his peak.
Or
And
that
then-
like those mixtapes. It was like Monster, like March Madness, and there was
56 Nights.
Beast Mode.
56 Nights, and then there was Beast Mode. There was like a slew
And then
of
the Dirty
mixtapes that
Sprite.
was dropping.
I
Man.
preferably like the Dirty Sprite. Dirty Sprite 1 and 2. That's my
What is the allure future? Just the hype?
Nah, the
I
music
think
was
it's the
good. Like,
music. I think
no,
the
no, no.
mood
Like,
he
let's just
puts
get
you
you
in.
hype. Just
man, he say some
weird
stuff
shit.
that's just like it might be ratchet, but you relate to it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I relate to it because he said
There's
Well,
some-
not-
I mean,
not everything, not
obviously
everything, not
he
everything.
says,
he
but
says
there's
some wild shit.
you can relate.
do
to
say
some of the
some
stuff
wild
he's
shit.
do.
saying.
but it be like just
It
like
be-
Meg Thee Stallion say wild shit, but people like it. It's just like that don't mean they doing it, but it's like I'm living vicariously through you, like or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's also a
Me,
vibe
I'm
he
doing
puts
some of
out,
that
you
stuff.
know
I ain't
what
gonna
I'm
lie, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah,
That's like being Pusha T. Big Pusha T fan.
Okay.
Never sold
Yeah,
it.
you
Breaking my life.
can't relate to
Never
nothing.
relate.
Nah,
I can't either. You
But
feel
that
me?
shit hard.
I feel like that's most people that listen to hip hop though. Like it's hard to
Mhm.
relate to like I'm killing this. You know, I'm doing this. Like
Right.
you can't relate to, unless you really can. Then by
Yeah.
all means, I guess
Right.
do your
like
thing. But
and I like say on Monster, Future was just
he was a beast.
he was going
He
crazy
bodied
on Russell
it.
Wilson, like.
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Like you just was good, like you know what I'm saying. So I just think he got some of them albums that just you could relate to the feeling, not necessarily like what he
Exactly.
going through, but it's just the feeling that
it's
he-
just the
that
vibe it puts you
Yeah.
in. You know.
Plus, it's like when
You,
you.
you ain't even, my bad. It's like you ain't even mad at your ex or your girlfriend or nothing, but you like fuck her now. Like
Yeah.
he just put you in that mood. Like I ain't got nothing to be mad about. I'm mad now though. Fuck you. Like
Right,
that's
right,
yeah.
right. Like how people said, listen, to Weekend makes them sad or some shit.
Exactly.
Not necessarily. I can see that, but
Yeah, I can see that. When I first did the Weekend, I was kind of like, damn, this shit is.
when I first heard the
Sad.
weekend,
I'm not a
I was
Weeknd
expecting
fan.
him to look
You're
like
not
a
a
Weeknd
Weeknd
fan.
fan?
I know all his music, but I'm not a big fan.
My favorite
like
though was
that,
Dirty Diana. That's probably my favorite.
That
Weeknd
song cold.
That's,
Really?
That's the shit.
I'd rather
Mine's
listen
to be
to
tell your
Party
friends
Next Door.
about me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I'd rather listen to Party Next Door than The Weeknd.
Never got into
Really?
Nah.
Never,
I'm not
I'd
the
never got
biggest
into
party
party.
fan.
Me
Like I got a couple
neither.
songs on my phone.
Literally
from him,
a
but,
couple
like,
songs.
But
Never-
I'm always down to listen to it. You know,
Mhm.
like when he drops some shit, 'cause
Mhm.
I want to be a fan.
Gotcha.
You feel
Well,
me?
I don't
But
like
it's
his
just
newer music, but his first two albums is pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Like his older stuff's been a lot better. But I also feel like it's kind of hard to pop when you're under Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because that's
Yeah.
a lot
like,
to live up to.
And he
Yeah.
rap for Rihanna too, so it's like
True,
he's
exactly.
still a writer, so it's
Yeah,
like
He's
so
still-
imagine
he's
all
still
of
getting
his.
checks.
Of course, but imagine like all of his like if you got like some golden pieces, you know what I'm saying, and then Drake comes like, oh, that sounds dope. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, oh, no, that's for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
no, you.
But
you're
who's
gonna-
not gonna let him touch it?
That's what I'm
I would
saying.
let him touch it.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Because
would.
He's gonna get money off of that.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So he
Facts.
probably could have dropped some crazy shit, but he probably just gave it up to other people. Like even like what on Take Care when like
Weeknd.
half of that's like the Weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like
and then and what's crazy is when the Weeknd write a song, you can hear him in the song.
yeah, there's
Mm.
plenty
Like
of
no
songs
matter
where
who
you're like,
he
oh,
write
yeah.
it for, you be like,
Yeah.
this sound like the Weeknd. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
Yeah,
I
this is
mean,
true. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But
half
if you
that
know,
album was
like I
good.
noticed, like a lot of artists, like you just under Drake, like what the fuck happened to him? We always
like
forget
that dude
about
who sing Tuesday.
I
or
Love
Going to
McConan.
Prison.
I Love
Yes,
McConan.
I love
Yeah.
McConan.
Bro, he's low key not even that good.
He wasn't. He
Like,
wasn't
he
because
had
I tried.
one song, bro.
Nah, he
Because
was
like you
terrible.
said, I
He was
wanted to be a
terrible.
fan, but I couldn't get if I can't if you don't
terrible.
have 3 songs that I can go to and just vibe to, then it's
Yeah, he
it's
was
not it for me.
Yeah, he had the
It's not.
Tuesday.
You
And
never-
that was it.
Did you not like Tuesday?
and-
Nah, I mean it was. You know,
But
it's
like
a
that's
vibe,
like the
it was-
that's
one
all that it
song
was
he
a
had.
vibe.
He dropped like an album like last year. I listened to it. It was
Oh,
And
did
it's
he?
trash.
Good.
It was trash.
Trash.
Oh my gosh, it was,
It was
so
so
trash.
bad, man.
That's
yeah.
tough. I heard y'all talking about like the Kanye album. I listened to it. It ain't that good to me. I don't really.
It's
like
just
it.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that and I think another thing that plays into that. Sorry to cut you off, but it's just like the hype behind it too. We're kind of annoyed with. I just me personally, it's just like okay, supposed to get this album last week. Then
See, I wasn't waiting for the album though, so I'm not
didn't
really
care
like
about
I'm
it.
expecting that because
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on what there's supposed to be. This is supposed to
Yandi.
be like graphics, something like
a movie. I think.
Or
Right?
the movie.
Graphic Turbo,
graphic, yeah,
96
turbo
or some
graphics,
shit.
like
Turbo
something,
Graphic,
something,
and then Good Ass
and
Job
then
with Chance.
Good Ass Job and
So-
Yandi still supposed to come out. So like
I was a real big fan of Kanye. Like me personally, I'm not like into believing celebrities are more than the average person. So
Yeah.
I don't hold celebrities above my grandma. Like
Right.
I don't hold I don't
I
hold
hope you
celebrities
wouldn't.
above my
Right.
A lot of people do though.
Oh, of course,
Like
of
big
course.
facts, they definitely do like hold them as guys. Like if I see LeBron, my favorite basketball player, but if I see him, I'm not finna cry. I'm not that dude. And I'm not knock to nobody else, but I'm just like my heroes is the people that's in my life. My hero is my dad, my mom, whoever.
yeah,
So like I always take everything with a grain of salt as far as celebrity. So it's like, but you know, like I'm not trying to knock Kanye, but like I didn't like the whole Trump stuff, right? So just me personally. So I had to get over that as far as me like listening to his music. So which I did eventually. But I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of
You
mad
look at him differently.
Yeah, I was kind of mad about that stuff, but I had to learn. I'm like, all right, well, that's his political view. I can't hate on him for having his view. Cool. So when I come to the music, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to listen to this unbiased, and then like, it still ain't good. I ain't heard no good music from him since. To me, he was on the other side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? Like his last 2 albums ain't been that good to me.
You know, like
You didn't like Pablo?
Pablo was it. That's
yeah.
That's where you stopped.
you know what I'm saying. That's, how many years? This but 5 years.
Yeah, it's been
I
4
like
years.
Ye. I like
3
Ye
years.
though. I
Did
thought
you?
Ye was pretty decent.
He
Yeah,
was
I, mean,
only
I know
hard.
people were.
I thought Ye
I
was
feel like
hard,
it,
bro.
the
So,
way
like-
he was approaching it, like I think he wanted it to sound a little bit more unfinished. You know what I'm saying? Because
See,
that was.
I don't know why he
bipolar shit.
go for that because like the beginning of this new album, it just started and go boom like.
It did.
What is
Hallelujah.
that? Like,
Hallelujah.
I'm not feeling
I
that.
was like, whoa.
That's not-
I like
that's-
it though. I like it though.
Yeah.
To me, that's him trying to be fake artistic. To me though, that's like trying to act. I think he just might have been rushing the album because he keep pushing it back. He just threw it wasn't ready yet all the way. I don't think, and then he just was like,
I'm pretty sure he rushed Tiana Taylor's album too.
Yeah, she got
He
mad
rushed,
about
I
he
know
rushed
she
all
was-
those
yeah,
that.
albums
Yeah,
last
she
year.
went off about that.
She
yeah.
did.
He didn't
She
rush.
did.
I don't think he rushed Pusha T's
I mean,
album.
Nah,
Pusha-
she was Pusha
Pusha-
T. He's
yeah.
like the president of good music.
Exactly.
You're not gonna rush.
You can't rush his
Like,
music. yeah.
Right.
You can kind of tell a chronological order who got like rushed. Cause
Yeah.
like Daytona, okay, time. It's like shit, we're running out of time. Okay, Tiana Taylor. Okay, wait, yay. And then
Yeah,
Kissy
exactly.
Ghost.
And
like, all
even
this
the
shit.
the Nas
Kissy
album, right?
Ghost
It
was
was
not
hard. It
rushed.
was hard.
Kissy Ghost
The
was
Nas album
top
got
notch.
changed too and all that stuff, and I think, yeah. So
Yeah, that rollout wasn't the best. After,
It was a
for
mess.
me,
It was
after
not.
Ye, it was like, you know.
It was
yeah,
a
and
mess.
then like I don't know if y'all been seeing like his interviews and stuff. They've been pretty funny to me. I'm not trying
His
to. Like,
See, for me,
I think something wrong with his mental health, but I ain't trying to like
he's
make
bipolar.
fun of him.
He said he's bipolar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
and I think he just got diagnosed with it a couple years ago. I
Yeah.
get with
Like
after,
last
right
year.
before Ye, you
Right.
know, and then
Yeah.
he made Ye.
Right.
So imagine living your life not taking any type of medication.
And then he break
or
down,
doing
and then your mom dies.
Mom dies from a
is true.
surgery that you paid for, you know, because he's you know what I'm saying. I can only imagine all that weight on him, and he's Kanye West.
I agree
and,
with
you know
y'all,
what I'm
but
saying?
don't that still don't
It's not an
you can't
excuse.
you
No, of
cannot
course,
say
of course. It's
slavery
not an
was a
excuse.
choice, bro.
Not trying to make excuses.
But for me
Yeah.
though, I was never because Kanye been doing off the wall interviews since I feel
That's
like
a fact.
since the start.
Just to
Yeah.
begin, since
So
the
I
beginning,
was
yeah.
never looking for Kanye for what he was speaking. It was just
I feel
strictly
that.
about his music. Even when his fashion line, when I saw what it was, I'm like, oh, that's trash. It's just I'm gonna just stick to the music,
Okay.
and that's just what it is for me.
feel
So
you.
when he said what he said, it really didn't bother me because I'm like, I don't look to you. I'm not looking for you to speak.
Yeah,
So
I mean, you know, and that's what people should be doing. You shouldn't be looking at people to get your political views,
Exactly.
news, and especially celebrities, because
A lot of people.
we've talked about this
A lot
before.
of people
but
do though. That's
oh,
the bad part.
100%,
Yeah.
which is trash.
I know a
which
lot of
I-
artists. Like I know Ari Lennox is very outspoken about just not fucking with Kanye anymore
Yeah,
because of what he said.
yeah, and it's like, bro, I'm like I was there. Like I'm just not gonna fuck with this dude at all. But it's like I don't want to do that. Me at the same time, I don't want to do that to a black person and exclude them or make them. I don't want to be a part of another hate train or I'm fake canceling people because it's like,
I don't even believe in that cancel culture shit.
yeah, exactly.
That's
So
right.
it's like I don't want to
bullshit.
just.
It's bullshit.
And I'm still not gonna say I'm a fan of him now, or I'm still not rocking with that shit, honestly, because I love black people too much. I just do. So I ain't feeling that shit. So, but I can't be mad at him at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I can disagree with him, just like anybody else who have a political view or a different view on anything in life to me. I can just disagree with what they thought is. That don't mean I gotta hate them. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's my thing is I feel like one a lot of people. Let's see, like black people, they're just like kind of group mentality. Oh, you don't like Kanye? Fuck it, we don't like Kanye.
Right.
But when Sunday Service came to Chicago, y'all noticed.
Sold out. It was completely sold
I
out.
wasn't there. I'm real
Right.
like
You know what I'm saying?
I don't play that shit. I'm down for that for the ride, and I'm down for whatever I believe in. I'm believing it. So I ain't gonna like if I say something about somebody, I'm gonna say it to their face.
Yeah.
If I don't believe in something, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know. And I'm gonna respect somebody if they say the same thing to me or if they have a different thought process to me. So it's like you right about that. Like people was talking shit about him and then went to the Sunday service or talking shit and then wearing the
was sold
Yeezys or
out.
whatever. Like
Yeah.
whatever
Within
you do.
hours.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, people just kind of do shit when it's popular, especially if it's like a group mentality.
Right,
You know, they're just
that's
going to
real.
jump in just to be a part of it. You know, a lot of people, I feel like, as much as people want to be individuals, a lot of people are scared to be individuals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
This is true.
Yeah,
Right.
so,
Yeah, so
you know, that shit happens.
And that's my thing. I just think as we wrap up, I don't know. People kind of decide to group hate on him, but
Mhm.
I personally myself have learned. I mean, I think everyone has a line to where they stop fucking with somebody.
Mhm.
I ain't got no beef with Kanye. Kanye's
I
just
don't.
Kanye.
I don't either. Personally.
I know Kanye was nuts to begin with. I know he's been
Honestly.
crazy. I don't know. For me, I feel like I can separate the art from the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say a song's not good if it's good.
Could you do that with R. Kelly?
Hell yeah. Well, actually, no, I can't.
Mm.
I wrote
No,
R.
I
Kelly
had-
off.
I haven't-
I had to write R. Kelly
I don't.
off.
I get what you're
Like,
saying. There's a line.
yeah.
There's a line. We
Is
actually had this
yeah.
conversation when
Many
like
a
that whole
times.
shit was popping off, and I was like,
Hours.
"Where's the line between I'm not gonna listen to R. Kelly because of obviously the horrible shit he did, but you'll listen to a rapper who's talking about murdering and selling, crack to this and ruining."
But
You know
the
what I'm
thing
saying?
is,
So
with
it's
R.
like,
Kelly
which-
though, he was singing to those girls.
Okay,
Like-
so that's a good
need
point.
songs
And now let me ask you. I know we wrapping up,
Yeah.
but I think y'all smart enough brothers to understand where I'm going. So R. Kelly was rapping or singing to little girls, right? The Pied Piper.
Yeah,
right.
that's what they was
Okay.
calling her.
So now if you take,
I'm sorry, no one caught that shit either.
No
Like,
one.
no, that shit's gross, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that
Now-
shit,
now
shit's
you're
gross.
like-
That was like,
Yeah, no, that shit
like,
gross.
yeah.
So okay, so is Kanye? Do y'all, fair opinion, don't be biased for me. Do y'all think Kanye is using God to sell to Trump supporters or to sell to convert people to be Trump supporters?
I think he's profiting off of God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's definitely profiting off of
I
God.
don't- I get
But
what you're saying. I don't
it's
know
no
if he's
different from a
using it
pastor
to like
doing it.
convert people,
Mhm.
but he's definitely using it
Yeah, he's
for money.
profiting.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's making money.
Oh,
out
he's
of it,
definitely
for
making
sure.
money. He's pushing a narrative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who the narrative is for, I think he's trying to blanket everybody.
Okay.
But maybe it is I think narrative is directed for everybody, so I guess that wouldn't. In my way I'm viewing it,
Mhm.
you could just listen to his interviews. He keeps bringing up God. You listen to
Mhm.
the album, it's nothing but like IG. Like the lyrics for me are like IG captions and Bible scriptures.
Mhm.
They
Like,
are.
I can see that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
yeah.
like it's,
That's because he ain't writing that shit. Let's be honest, he not writing them raps no more.
but it's just
He
like
not.
everything is Bible scriptures and
Mhm.
it's IG captions. So it's like he's definitely pushing. He listens to an interview. Like I haven't watched the interview with Big Boy yet,
Mhm.
but it's like God, Jesus, and
Right.
prayer, and I got saved and all this other kind
Mhm.
of shit. So which is cool if that's what you believe in, but he's
Mhm.
pushing that. So I don't know if it's directly for Trump supporters or for everybody.
I don't know.
Forever.
Well, I know, like, I'd imagine Kanye, he probably, when he believes in something, he jumps in.
Yeah, he
You
go
know what
in.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's like,
So
I'm there.
now- so now
Yeah.
he's a born again Christian. He's I'll make a gospel album, so he's so invested in that. So
Yeah.
everything is just,
Yeah.
about God at this point. Which,
Right.
But that's Kanye. That's just him and his personality.
He's
and
just
stuff
he's
like
an
that.
extremist. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm just curious to
exactly.
know, like, where do you go from here after your gospel
yeah,
album?
I ain't gonna lie. The
Like,
next,
well,
he
I
has an
heard-
album on Christmas.
I heard he
Christmas gospel album.
I heard he is remaking all of his songs without cuss words. I hope he doesn't like replace them
that's
because I'll be
lame.
mad.
That's
But I heard
lame.
he's
That's
remaking
too
them,
much effort.
which is like what's the point of
Yeah.
that? There's clean versions.
If
of it,
he
you know what I'm
if he
saying?
ruins
Like-
on Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, I'm gonna be kind of upset.
Oh, I mean,
There's
he
no
would
way
do
he can
that.
say some
Most
of
of
that
his
stuff
fans,
over.
bro, most of his fans would probably stop fucking with him if he did that because it's like
If
this
he
isn't
li-
your music
If
anymore.
he
You know
literally
what I'm saying?
took the songs and because if you edit the masters of Apple Music, it changes everything. So
Yeah.
if he did that, I would be pissed.
Yeah, but like imagine how many songs that wouldn't even be able to be made because of the shit he's talking about.
And
Well,
on
you know
top of
what I'm
that, all
saying?
of his features, he would have to clear them too.
Well,
Like
yeah.
that has to get
Like,
cleared.
that's-
And the samples because I think per streaming laws, that by itself isn't. If he has to re-record it and it's different by any means, it's a new song. So for example,
Right.
Middle Child, right? There's the one that came out in January, and then there's the one on the album.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
Right.
Is it?
Yes.
Mhm.
On the Rhythm Dreamers 3 album, it's sped up by a few BPMs. You can
I didn't
notice
even
it.
notice.
And by streaming laws, that's a whole new song. Because you notice how Drake and Cardi, they'll release a single like Bodak Yellow, and then it was on Invasion of Privacy. Invasion of Privacy, boom, number one.
Yeah, because it's like an EP technically or without
Correct.
it, or whatever. Yeah.
Had J. Cole and Dreamville done that,
Mhm.
Middle Child was number one. Rent Dreamers 3 would have been number one. So I think if you do that, it's gonna change all. So I don't know if it's gonna be like a re-release of everything
Mhm.
or what.
I don't know, but I mean, I know if he does re-release them, like I'm not gonna be downloading the.
It makes no
Yeah.
sense for us to go
like,
re-listen
As a
to what
consumer,
we
yeah.
heard.
Exactly.
That makes you want to go buy a
like-
hard copy then.
Yeah, just to have it. I don't
Yeah.
even have CD players anymore, man.
Fact. Well, I got vinyl now, so I mean, Urban Outfitters, where I get all my vinyl from.
What are you gonna do? Carry that shit around with you when you're listening to it? Put it in the fucking suitcase.
You know they got some like low key like hip hop like vinyl places that you gotta like find them, bro. Yeah.
There's one in Waukegan called Play by Play off of
I think I
Grants.
heard of that before, and I think it's one at
And it's been there forever.
Chicago too.
Ever.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of them. Yeah.
I'm a big vinyl.
I really want to get into like DJing this and that, like, but
Bruh.
like the way they did it back in the day with
Mhm.
like the records.
Oh, yeah.
you
Oh,
know,
with the
like,
yeah.
'cause that shit's so cool. I mean,
That'd
the way
be
they do
dope,
it now
yeah.
is obviously makes a lot of sense. 'cause
They
it's
plug their
computers,
phone
but, like,
in.
Yeah, for real.
Well,
like,
some
and just
people
press a
do-
button, but
some
like,
people do,
But
but like,
some people it's a skill still.
yeah, like me, like I just got one. Shout out to my guy Jordan at Let Me Work. I just got
Mhm.
a Serato, a DJ Premier, bro. I'm in
Mhm.
love with that shit. But we gotta wrap up.
Yeah.
Tell the people they can find you at, my guy.
All my social medias, my Twitter, my Instagram at If It Was Easy, EAZY. So If It Was Easy, you can find me on there. Easy Clothing Brand, easyclothingbrand.com.
Oh, well, you can find me on all social media at Vontrellduh because it's Vontrellduh. He hate on me every week.
I mean, like, it makes sense.
I guess.
You can find me on all social medias. You can just type my name in, or my name will be PB00GS. I'm on all of them, especially on Apple Music. Follow me.
Plug
listen
that.
to my playlist. If you want new music, I got you.
Shit
Trust me.
hard. Devonn Overstreet
it.
on all platforms. All videos and photos that you see of us are all shot by Kendall Williams, a.k.a. Pop Your
The
Head Out.
homie.
Pop Your Head Out. Kendall Williams, a.k.a. Trey K47. Yeah. And then,
Yeah, that's
That's
it. Right?
it. Hang it
Yeah,
up.
we don't got commercials to pop to
Right.
anymore,
Oh,
so
we
we gotta
don't.
like awkwardly
We
like
don't.
end it.
End it. I got to come up with like
You got to
a
figure out how you
spiel.
going to end it.
Yeah,
We're just some 20-somethings trying to figure it out. Now, that's
Nah.
corny. I got to work on that.
just say bye.
I feel it.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
We out of here. We out of here.